Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna make today's video because I'm getting a lot of people or clients asking questions that, how can they put their business online or start a business online at a reasonable cost. Some of you have been told me that they saved up an amount of money to go ahead and invest into putting their business online. And what I would like to accomplish today is explaining you guys and basically demystifying on how to accomplish this with really not spending much money. You can start a business online or put your own existing business online for less than $2 a month, and that includes everything. A lot of people don't know this. If you don't know it, you're gonna find this video valuable. If you already know it, great. But a lot of people are under the impression that it requires a lot of money to do a website, requires a lot of money to put that website online, a staff, etc. That's not the case. Pretty much in a simplified form, if you have an existing business, you basically go to a web hosting provider such as JixHost and you register your domain and you open up a web hosting account. Web hosting accounts they start at $1.98 a month. Domain will cost you about $15 a year. From that, not all hosts provide this. I know JixHost does, is a website builder where you can basically point, click, and set up your own website without having website knowledge or coding knowledge. Any person can basically go into this website builder, and in layman's terms, you click the type of background you want, you type what you want in, you select photos, you drag and drop the photos, and you have a website. It's that simple, and that's inclusive in any web hosting plan on JixHost, and I'm sure there's other web hosting providers that also include that as part of their package. As far as marketing your online business, you don't need to spend money in marketing. 11 years ago when I started JixHost, I didn't spend money in marketing. Why? Because I didn't have any money. So the best way to do that, once you have your website up of whatever business you have, you start marketing it on web hosting, online forums related to your business. If it's web hosting, you go to web hosting businesses, web hosting forums. If you have a bakery, you go to bakery forums. If you have any type of business, a car dealership, a restaurant, you go to related web hosting forums and you participate in those forums. Now, how that works for you is marketing your business for free. It just requires a little bit of effort. You include in the signature part of a forum. What a signature is basically the link back to your website, and that will help you in two ways. One, visually, people who find what you post on a web hosting forum valuable, they'll go ahead and see your link. Second, it helps you in Google search results. Basically, it's over time and the amount of links, it'll start to rank your website higher in search results. So if you have, let's say, a restaurant, let's say you have a Colombian restaurant, the higher you are in search results, if somebody types in your city, for example, Colombian restaurant, you'll show up higher the more you participate in various forums over time. It took me about 2 years until I started noticing my business, which is web hosting, starting to show up prominently on the search engine results. So when someone would type in, for example, web hosting, instead of being on the page 9,000 whatever, it was more so within the first 5 pages. Now, of course, over 11 years later, it's on the first page. But that takes time and effort. But here's the beautiful thing. Once you do it, it's kind of like planting seeds in a garden. You don't get immediate results, but you start to get the fruit years later, and it keeps on giving you for life. it's the same thing. Once you put the effort in, it just keeps giving you and giving you and giving you. So that's the payback for when you're first putting the effort and not getting the results. And you have to think about it like if you were planting seeds in a garden. You're not getting anything yet. You're putting in the work. You're digging holes in the soil. You're planting the seeds. You're watering. Nothing, no fruit. But when it comes, it's basically almost on autopilot. And that's the type of thinking that you have to have when doing an online business. You're not going to get immediate gratification. You will get it later on, and you'll get it without the work, having to do the work later on. So that's the payoff. In business, of course, once you develop your business or your website or whatever, there's always two options that you can do. People will make offers to buy your business because they don't want to put in that time of planting the seed and waiting the business to grow. Or you could just keep reaping the benefits. Personally, I've received several offers over the years. I've turned them all down because, number one, I love what I do. Number two, I'd just rather keep collecting the money than getting a lump sum. And I believe in the saying, you never sell the tree, you only sell the fruit. And I will live by that, and I think you should also. So once you experience some growth in your business, follow that rule. Now, getting back to starting your business for no money. If somebody tells you, hey, I can market your business, I will charge you this amount of money, don't do it. They're gonna rip you off. It's something you could do yourself. It's very simple. If you want to know more on how to do that, ask down below. I will respond, usually within a day or two, and tell you exactly a few links where you can, for example, post in forums or whatnot. It's free advice. You don't need to pay anyone to do that. There's many unscrupulous people out there that will charge you for a fee and promise you and won't be able to deliver. They'll tell you, we'll put your business on the first page of Google. Well, that's a bunch of you know what, because the first page on Google for which keywords? You know, people, if you're a brand new business and somebody is searching, let's say the restaurant, a Colombian restaurant. Let's say you have a special, whatever, a name of your restaurant, whatever. Eddie's Colombian Restaurant. People aren't going to search for Eddie's Colombian Restaurant without knowing you. And only on those keywords you may show up on the first. But if people will usually put in keywords, if they're looking for a car rental, they're just going to put car rental. They're not going to say Eddie's Car Rental or Eddie's Body Shop. You gotta rank high on generic keywords that people search for. And there's a tool on Google that shows you how many times people put in certain keywords. So you can have an idea which keywords you want to target. Which I can get either on another video. I'll explain it on this video, why not? Certain keywords, you'll want to put those meta tags on your website. If you're putting together a website, ask the question down below. I'll show you where to put it on your website. If you're using one of the point and click websites, for example, like what Jigsaw has, where you can create your own website simply. Sorry for shaking the camera. I'll show you where to do it. It's really easy. Super, super simple. Do not pay anyone to do that for you. It's ridiculously easy. Once you know how to do it, you'll know how to do it for basically any website. So you'll want to grow those certain keywords by building those backlinks. If you have any questions or comments, or if you want to know a little bit more on basically what I've covered tonight, I hope I didn't ramble too long, but I just see so many people asking and wanting to know how to accomplish this, and I'm finding that most of the people think it requires quite a bit of money, and it doesn't. So what I'm telling to you guys is do not fall for that. Do not fall for the promises of tons of website traffic and #1 on Google and blah, 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 blah BS. Don't fall for it. You can do it yourself. It's really easy. And if you want to know how to do it in more detail, do comment below. If you want me to do a specific video on a certain topic related to web hosting or websites, which I've been doing for the good part of 11 years, do ask me below. If you want me to do a video on something, a specific topic that you might have interest in, also ask me down below. I'll be glad to do that for you. If you found this video useful, please click the like button and do subscribe to my channel. I do make these videos every couple days and I'm happy to do them. I'm enjoying to spread the wealth of knowledge that I've accumulated over the past 11 years in this industry. I love what I do and I'm here to help you guys with whatever you need to know. That's about it. I do have someone on chat right now that I need to tend to with my current business. So you guys have a great night and I will see you soon again. Thanks.